Okay, so we want to classify the system without graphing. When we classify a system of equations, we can classify it as one of three things. The first one is independent. The second is dependent. And the third is inconsistent. Okay, independent means that the two lines intersect at one point. Dependent means that these two lines are actually the same line, so they overlap each other. And inconsistent means that the two lines are parallel and don't ever intersect. Which of these three is this system? The way to find out is to solve for y in both equations. Let's do it. So subtract x from both sides, because this is a positive x. So we need to subtract x to get it away from the left side. So now we get negative y equals negative x, and that's a positive 5, so plus 5. Okay, now we have negative y equals that. So to undo the negative, we have to divide or multiply both sides by negative 1. Let's divide both sides by negative 1. Now, negative y divided by negative 1 becomes positive y, because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Okay, equals, now what's negative x divided by negative 1? Again, it's a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So that's positive x. And then we have plus 5 over 1. That's a positive divided by a negative. That gives us minus 5. So minus 5. Y equals x minus 5. Okay, let's solve for y in that equation. Subtract 3 from both sides. So y equals 2x minus 3. Okay, great. We solved for y in both equations. Now, without graphing, let's look at the y-intercept and the slope. Now, if they have the same slope and the same y-intercept, then it's the same line. Okay, if they have the same slope, same y-intercept, it's the same line. If they have same slope but different y-intercept, then the lines are parallel. Now here, they have different slope and a different y-intercept. So the two lines, they're not parallel, they're not the same line, they're two completely different lines that somewhere along the line are going to intersect. So that would mean that this system is an independent system.